You see? So what I want to do is go back over here, let you hear some more of this before we start jumping. Right? What I say, 425? That's it, I'm gonna start jumping. How that commercial?
The computer system controlling our nuclear weapons ran on floppy disks. I kid you not. Today we're so far behind in our nuclear revitalization that we cannot even produce plutonium pits. Plutonium pits are an essential component of every nuclear weapon. Plutonium pits sit at the center of a warhead. They're not all that different from pits in a beach. The pit is essential because it triggers the nuclear explosion. Plutonium pits do not last forever. They can only sit inside a weapon for roughly 100 years before we must replace them. And the clock is ticking on many of our Cold War era weapons. During the Cold War, Mr. President, the United States could produce more than 1,000 plutonium pits per year. And without plutonium pit, you can't have a nuclear weapon. But the United States has not regularly manufactured plutonium pits since 1989. In fact, the United States has not produced a single warhead-ready plutonium pit since 2012. And as you'd imagine, our nuclear engineers cannot just stop by the hardware store to pick these up. It doesn't work that way. Pit production is a very complex, a very expensive, and a very time-consuming process. But our adversaries haven't stopped. Our adversaries certainly haven't stopped. China, Russia, North Korea, Pakistan, all continue to produce plutonium pits to ready their arsenals. Yet the United States of America fell asleep at the wheel and let our plutonium pit production die off almost entirely. Keeping our nuclear arsenal in shape is sort of like keeping your body in shape. If you stop exercising altogether, it will be very painful when you start it again. The United States is learning this the hard way. In 2014, Mr. President, the Department of Energy and the Department of Defense determined that it would need at least 4,000 new plutonium pits. 4,000, not 40, not 400, 4,000 new plutonium pits to replace the aging pits in our current weapons as part of our larger refurbishment strategy. New pits are also needed for any new weapons that we choose to build. Department officials determined that the United States would need to produce a minimum of 80 plutonium pits per year by 2030 to be able to reach our national security goals by 2080. To meet this goal, Congress passed a bill. And in that bill, we instructed the National Nuclear Security Administration, we call it the NNSA, to resume plutonium pit production in 2 separate facilities in 2015. Congress tasked the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico with a goal of 30 pits per year, and we tasked the Savannah River site in North Carolina with the remaining 50 to achieve the 80 plutonium pits per year capacity. But that hadn't happened. I meant it when I said we fell asleep. That hasn't happened. production has been postponed and postponed and postponed. Most recently.
I just wanted y'all to hear that. Now there's some more on the video. Y'all can that's on where that video is. It's on Forbes Breaking News channel. You know, and this video came out May the 2nd, 2023. So you can go over there and watch the rest of it, but you get the information of what is going on, man, concerning America's arsenal. So let's continue on, brother. Unless you got something, you know.
Still looking at that one.
Oh,
It says, this is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
so I just showed you through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI the nakedness of America, man. Okay? Exposing America for what it is, man. Its arsenal is not up to par like you think. In their plutonium pits, they need more of them. Okay? And they not producing like that to store nuclear capability in there. So they running out of time, man. And like I said, Vladimir Putin talked about that, the Russian president, man. And here it is, you know, this Republican from Louisiana is talking about the same thing, man. These nations are watching America, man. And I tell you something else, man. Over there in Ukraine, you got well, I don't know how true it is, but I'm just going to tell you, you can research it and watch for it. But you got my map here. I'll get my map out. My map out. Yeah. So you got Ukraine, right? Let me see. You got Ukraine right there, right? Over there in Europe, right? And that's Russia. And you got Odessa, right? You got Odessa down there. And you got a lot of Ukrainian military down in Odessa, okay? They say that the Russians is blowing up bridges to cut off Ukrainians from coming down from the north to go in Odessa. So why are they doing that? Blowing up bridges to keep Ukrainians coming down from the north, because Odessa's in the south. It's by the Black, let me see. It's by the Black Sea. See there? See Odessa down there. You see that? So Russia already got all that, but they ain't got Odessa. So if they blowing up bridges to where Ukrainian military cannot come down in Odessa from the north. So what Russia is doing is, we shall watch and see, but Odessa is in the eyes of the Russians if they blowing up them bridges that keep them from coming down from the north. And if them Russians go after Odessa, that'll landlock Ukraine. They ain't got nothing coming in. They'll have to, if they bring something in, it'll have to be straight up from Poland, man. They've been doing things, but it has to be straight up from Poland, man. And I don't know, let me see. Or it'll have to be from, you have to watch Romania, and you have to watch Moldova. But they going after Odessa, man. They looking at that, man. And that's a landlocked Ukraine, man. The Russians going, man. They don't have a hot water port, man. Yeah. So that's some more information concerning what's going on over there in Ukraine. But back to what we said.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So this is who the world even calls Jesus concerning the daughter of Babylon, right? He said, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. When you deal with that, the Heavenly Father's Son, when he comes back, he's not coming back to take your prayers to the Most High. He's coming back for vengeance, and he's not going to spare nobody on this land but the elect. Okay? So that's what it's saying. I will not meet thee as a man. In other words, I'm not going to be a mediator for you and the Most High. I'm coming back for vengeance and to get the elect of the nation of Israel. That's what it's going to be, man. Because, like I was saying concerning reading back up, there is no throne. When you get out of your power seat, that's slavery. So he coming to destroy America and put all these Edomites in slavery and these other nations. Okay? That's what he coming to do. And he's not going to be no mediator. You're not going to be able to talk to him and say, can you take my prayers to the Heavenly Father? Because 2/3 is on this land. You see? 2/3 of the nation of Israel is on this land. Okay? Let me get my chart. Let me get the chart. Let me get the chart, brother. Let me get the pop chart. Here we go. Here we go. Matter of fact, get Zechariah 3:8. Now, you got 2/3 on this pie chart, which is 66.6% of the nation of Israel. And that's in the red. And there's going to be a lot of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that's on this land that's going to be put to death. So YAHAWASHI is not going to be a mediator to where he can take your prayer to the Heavenly Father. You're just going to die. Right? 66.6% of our people are going to get put to death, man. That's on this land, like 2/3. Zechariah 13:8.
This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said YAHAWAH by Hashem YAHAWASHI, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That says Babylon, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2 out of 3 Israelites gonna die. Okay? 2 out of 3 Israelites is gonna die. Okay? Go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein.
The third, 1/3 shall be left therein. Elect.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
So whenever you look at the process of refining silver or gold, whenever you look at that process, it's a long time. The process is a long time. You have to keep burning, you have to keep burning, you have to keep burning. So that's the fiery trial that we go through, walking this narrow path. Okay? Serving Yahweh Shai. So you have to keep burning. You catching hell, that's because you keep getting burnt. You know? Yahweh Shai is defining you to his image, the way he wants you to be. Then you prepare. So when you burn that silver or that gold, and at its purity, you can look at it and see your image in it, see your face in it. So that's the goal of Yahweh Shai. He's burning us, sending us through these fiery trials, so we can be in his image. But the 2/3 is just gonna get cooked. They just gonna get cooked out, man. You see? And when these missiles drop, in this show, in this movie, okay? I'll repeat it again. When these missiles drop in this show, in this movie, because this YAHAWASHI movie, you best believe the earth, when these missiles drop, they're gonna have surround sound. They gonna have surround sound. Them missiles gonna give you surround sound, man. Okay? It's gonna give you surround sound, man. No joke, man. Okay? So continue on, bro.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, YAHAWAH SHAM YAHAWASHI is my power.
See? You see? So, give me Baruch 2 and 28. So, the reason why the elect is going to call on YAHAWAH is going to recognize them because they're going to be in his image. You see? Baruch in the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse, let me see, start at 26.
All right, this is
Yeah, start at 26.
all right, this is Baruch chapter 2, verse 26.
Go ahead.
And in the house which is called by thy name hast thou laid waste, as it is to be seen this day.
Yeah, nation of Israel. Okay? The people before it's a place. Go ahead.
For the wickedness of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, O Lord, our power, thou hast dealt with us after all thy goodness and according to all the great mercy of thine.
Southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. Go ahead.
As thou speakest by the servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law, to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them.
See? So, the Heavenly Father, during the time of Moses, knew the mind state of the people he created. And he said, look, if they don't listen to me, this multitude is going to become a small number. And you can see the mind state of our people when it comes to them taking heed to the word. They like, you know, I'm living my life, I'm good. I don't need this. I'm living my best life. It's the Most High gonna snatch it. Okay? I'm living my best life. I don't need that book. I don't deal with religion. That's what they say. That's a white man's book. See? Yeah, you going in slave with that messed up Mitri on your head. You know what I'm saying? Elon. Think he gonna get free. Nah, you going in there. Elon going in there. That messed up Mitri on your head. You ain't even wrap the Mitri right. Don't worry about it. That's why you're going in slave. So you can get him what? Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
See, I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. So our people are hard-headed when it comes to this word. They don't want to take heed to the scriptures and apply them in their life. And here it is, we showing you concerning America's arsenal, and it's not up to par, and you looking for America to protect you. And we showing you that, hey, YAHAWASHI is controlling these Edomites to where they falling asleep, to where they don't even want to modernize their technology because they think they got it. They so proud.